Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to 88 Mile Per Hour Adventures. My name is James, and it is day 6, I believe, of the Majestic Princess cruise, and this is actually day 2 in Aruba. If you missed yesterday's video, we were in Aruba as well. We were supposed to go to Bonaire, but that got canceled, so we're actually here for 2 days. So today, it's about 11 o'clock. We have an excursion set up for about 30 minutes from now. Going to check out a butterfly farm. Then we go to an aloe factory and then check out some kind of rock formations. So just kind of waiting on the bus for that. I'm going to go do that. I think it's about a couple-hour tour, and then enjoy our last day in Aruba. Well, here are the official taxi rates. This is right off the ship, so you can get a cab here, depending on where you want to go. Oh, Baby Beach, $47. Whew. All right, we just got to the butterfly farm. This is stop number 1. We're going to go on like a 15-minute tour, and then just the rest of it's kind of walk around. I think about 30 minutes. Just waiting for everybody to get off.
Sit down, you can sit down.
Oh wow, butterflies flying all over.
Here, right.
Yeah.
I don't like how it So they usually hang like this from their chrysalis. The wings will look very crumply and small, belly very swollen with insect-like. All the fluid in the belly has to go to the wings, and they have to start pumping up their wings. Think of it like if you're going to blow up a balloon, right? Same process. Crumply and small, no air, starts expanding. Same thing with these guys. They have to do this process correctly. Because after 1 to 3 hours, the wings will dry. But if they don't do this process correctly, they're kind of crumply and small, and a lot of them won't fly well at all. So, lifespans vary. Some butterflies only live 18 hours.
All right, just finished the informational part of the tour, so now we just kind of have a free reign to kind of look around. So I'm going to backtrack. See all these butterflies here? They got like the fruit and stuff hanging. You can see them. Oh, if I can get it into the focus there. Kind of hanging on that. I don't know if he's still here. There's just like one little blue bird just relaxing up here. There he is. Just chilling. Oh, there's a butterfly doing its thing right there. They really are like all over around here. This is kind of the area he was showing us before with the difference. You can see the caterpillar there. Nope, I wasn't showing you the cat. There he is. We got the butterfly there enjoying a lemon. These guys flying all around me. Nope. He's trying to find something. And got a lot of fish down there too. That's all the ones that are, like I said, when they open their wings, it looks like it's blue, but they're not actually, in fact, blue. It's just a optical illusion. All right, that was the butterfly farm. Really cool. Tons of butterflies in there, and he gave us really good information on, life, how butterflies work, their life cycle, all that good stuff. Definitely a cool stop. About to head on the bus here in about 5 or 10 minutes. So I think the next stop is going to be the aloe factory. So we'll get to see how aloe is made. And I got a nice little seating area here. You can wait, and there's water inside. You know, you got the souvenirs, and looks like you can buy coffee and smoothies and things over there. Back on the bus. Just made it to the Aloe factory. Just waiting on the tour guide to come over and give us a tour of the entire place. You see the building is over here.
There you go. Everybody see that? That's it. There's the job that we use, all right? Everybody got it? All right, guys, now we're going to go ahead, guys. We're going to scrape the gel from the leaf. We're going to be doing that by using the back end of your knife. So for this part, if you're doing this at home, I recommend using a regular spoon. It's a bit easier that way. If not, if you want to use the back end of your knife, you're just going to go like that. And now you just let the knife do its own thing, okay? So you push it, and the gel should come apart. That is it, all right? And if everything is good, if you guys did the filleting part the right way, you should be left for what we like to call, I guess you guys can call this thing the aloe fillet, fillet of aloe, whatever you guys want to call this thing, all right?
All right, did the outside portion. Now we're coming inside of the factory.
This on it and also the FDA. When it comes to regulations, they're very, very strict. And you know, right now the main thing is just, you know, that's not just disturbing us, but stopping us from using the yellow sap is if we want to make anything to do with like consumption, including the laxative, we have to build a separate field and a separate factory. What a mixer is. Everybody knows what a mixer does. Any questions? We can fill and seal about 60 tubes a minute. It comes down to 1 tube every second, but it only operates with tubes. So when it comes to the bottles, guys, till about 2 months ago, we used to fill all of our bottles up by hand, all right?
All right, we just finished up the tour. Now we're over here in the gift shop, looking around at some of the Aloe products before we head on to stop number 3. All right, just finished up at the Aloe factory. Did the little tour. It was okay. You know, they have the products I never saw, but they were very expensive, so didn't pick up anything, even though I've obviously burnt my neck. You can see right there pretty good. But gonna head to the next stop, which is the rock formation. All right, we have made it to our final stop. This is the rock formations here. It said this was kind of like an all-natural thing, but you can see they've got different rocks here, and then you can climb all the way up to the top, which he said you have to do it kind of carefully because it's you can see there's a giant sign that says do it at your own risk. Oh yeah, that's rickety. Well, you want the good views, you got to go up top. Oh yeah, lots of stairs. And it definitely gets narrow over here. You have got to be careful. Oh, and then it kind of ends. Must be a different way to get over there. Maybe you got to go that way. This is basically halfway up. It looks like there's something on the other side too. It looks like you gotta maybe go through the other side there to get to the top. You gotta kind of duck in there. Or go around the other side, I think. I'm not squeezing in that. Officially, as far as I'm going, you have to climb like down and up. And it gets pretty steep there. I'm sure I could make it up, but getting down would be very interesting. Alright, so I'll just kind of have to just assume it's a nice view up there, but it's different if it was just the walkway, but you have to like duck and climb in between different things. So I think we're doing that while holding a camera, even if I'm not using it. It's not the easiest thing to do. And of course I'm not in the best shape, so, but there's cool stuff to look at down here. More of the rock formations and stuff that I don't have to kill myself trying to go up. Or like I said, I think I could have gone up. It's the coming down that was like some of it, like here. See this like long slanted rock right here? Like you would have to like kind of walk down that, and then while ducking in between two huge boulders. So no thanks. That looks like a stairwell here. I don't think it goes up very high though. And there are a lot of cactus here, or cacti. Maybe that's the plural here. Oh yeah, that just kind of looks like some stairs just to that landing right there. Nothing too exciting. Yeah, it just looks like it goes up there. Maybe, oh, I guess you can walk down the other side. It's a huge boulder right there though. See if I can't cut through here and just get to the same place. Nope. Yep. There we go. Yeah, it's just a huge boulder up there. That looks like some of the wall came down over there. All right, I think that's about enough rock formation. I mean, it's interesting to see, but after you've seen it for a few minutes, that's kind of the end of it. So yeah, I'm gonna head back on the bus, and then this was the last stop. We're gonna head on back to the ship. Well, they got Santa over here in the gift shop. Some giant Connect 4, and it looks like Papa Smurf over there in the corner. Looks like they have a little bar here. You can get some snacks or something. All right, back on the ship, and we are starting to sail away from Aruba. Our last port. Now it'll be 2 days at sea and then back in Fort Lauderdale. We are officially on our way back to Fort Lauderdale. There was the captain announced like shortly before we were getting ready to leave. They were still waiting on one lady, but apparently from what I hear, she got back on. So just made it in time. Always a good idea to get back early. You don't want to be that one person they're looking for. So yeah, just kind of relaxing here. Did the sail away. Went up to the deck. Place was a zoo. Thought about maybe getting a pizza or a hot dog or something real quick. Kind of an in-between. Because we didn't have lunch, so kind of an in-between before dinner, but they were still cooking most of the pizza. There was like one slice of, like something that looked like it had been there for a little bit that nobody wanted. So I was just like, screw it, kind of come back here. Figure I'd just chill for a second, and then we'll probably head on up to dinner, probably hit that buffet one more time. I'm sure we're going to hit the dining room at some point on the next 2 days, but not as of yet. It's just much easier to go to the buffet, at least for me. So yeah, and then we'll kind of see what the night takes us. I know there's I believe a couple comedy shows. Obviously I won't be able to record that, but I know there's a couple comedy shows and maybe a couple other things going on. So we'll just kind of see how everything goes after dinner.
Set, but to take you around the world through different places, different genres. This is not just a set, this is a whole darn concert. So put your hands together for your Princess World Orchestra!
Christmas garland along all the glass there. into the Princess Theater and check out some comedy. Obviously, I will not be able to record this, but I'll see you on the flip side. Alright, just got out of the comedy show. It was really good. He was definitely a funny comedian. Lasted about, I want to say 30, 45 minutes-ish. Something like that, but it did definitely good. My mom went ahead and went to bed. I'm just kind of chilling. They're going to be playing some Monday Night Football on the big screen. Don't know if I'm going to catch that. It's about 8:30 now. I don't think the game starts for another half an hour, but decided to get some pizza. Just got a slice of cheese and a slice of pepperoni and got a Coke there. Once again, they haven't charged me for a single Coke. So this is my 5th one, so I guess for whatever reason they don't charge you for sodas out there. Yeah, so just gonna have this, kind of chill out a little bit. Not sure if I'm gonna watch the Monday Night Football game, at least on a big screen. Otherwise, I'll just kind of watch it in the cabin. But yeah, gonna kind of relax here. It's a nice cool breeze out, and see what I get into after this. All right, I am back in the cabin, as you can see. Just had some pizza, sat out there for a little bit. Game hasn't started yet, but I don't think I want to. I sat out there last night for The Martian, and I was out there till almost midnight. So I decided, you know what, not a ton coming, going on the rest of the night. Basically, there was the comedy show again later, since I already saw the early one. Wasn't much point in going to see another one. So just kind of some random stuff, but wasn't really feeling it today, especially I had a long day. The next 2 days are going to be at sea, so that'll probably be something where, next 2 days I'll go ahead and try to do a little bit more activities, sit by the pool, all the good stuff, but check out some of the trivia and things like that. I know they're going to do a grand lighting of the Christmas tree. I believe that's tomorrow. And then I think there's either another comedian or another show. Oh, yeah, that's right. I think there's a Motown show coming up, so definitely want to check that out. But, for tonight, like I said, had the excursion, day 2 from Aruba. Had a good day. Like I said, the excursion was pretty good. Like I said, I did like the butterfly farm. That was cool. They definitely taught you a lot. Same thing with the aloe factory. He took the aloe plant, basically showed you how they extract everything from that aloe plant into the different products and stuff like that they do there. The rock formations, it was kind of, they're just rocks. So that's kind of a take it or leave it. Plus I couldn't, like I said, I don't have any problem going up like just stairs that are, rock, like the ones that were in Curacao when you had to go up those stairs. There's no railing. Okay, that's fine. But this one was like climb under a boulder and add that with the camera. I was like, probably gonna not gonna be a good idea to try that. Two things were gonna happen, especially coming down. Either A, I was gonna slip, or B, I was gonna whack the camera on a boulder. So I was like, maybe this is not something that's a good idea. Plus, I'm in ridiculously good shape, so I decided, we'll just view them from afar. But overall, the excursion was pretty good. It wasn't super expensive. I bought it early. I think I want to say I spent like $75 on it. It's through the ship, so it's, which was probably pretty good because it came fairly close to the end of when we were about to leave, so that way I didn't have to worry about, missing the boat or anything. So that's always good. But yeah, had a good day. Like I said, next 2 days are going to be at sea. Then we're going to be back in Fort Lauderdale. So you can look forward to those 2 videos on sea days and see some of the stuff I get into there. Like I said, this was day 6. This was day 2 that we were in Aruba. If you happen to miss day 1 in Aruba, where I kind of just explored the town area there and did a little bit of souvenir shopping, make sure you check out the video below.
But anyway,